3 stars of the new movie On a Wing and a Prayer. It's a gripping drama based on a miraculous true story that will have you on the edge of your seat. Dennis Quaid and Heather Graham play Doug and Terry White, a married couple on a flight with their daughters when their pilot has a fatal heart attack while in the air. Take a look.
Joe, wait, Joe, Joe! Joe!
Desperate and terrified with no co-pilot on board, their only hope of survival is finding help on the ground. Their fate depends on the skills of a pilot played by Metcalfe, who must walk Quaid's character through taking control of that plane and landing it safely. Now, that's a cliffhanger. Tam Fam, please welcome the award-winning actors of On a Wing and a Prayer, Heather Graham and Metcalfe. Come on out.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Oh, my God. And also with us from Los Angeles is the great Dennis Quaid. Hi, buddy. Oh, my, I can't wait to jump into this film. Before we do, the last time we saw each other, we were on a wing and a prayer. We were on a ladder at the Go Red American Heart Association, reminding women about heart health. We were 20, look at the very back. And we were holding each other's hand, remember?
It was a little rickety, right?
It was a rickety, painter's ladder from 1970.
Yes.
And I looked at you and I was like, if we go down together.
I know.
You were so calm. And that's what I knew. I said, she's got a magic energy around her.
It's my yoga, meditation, maybe. But no, I'm so glad you remember that.
Who could forget? Look how beautiful you looked in. We had a blast. It was so fun.
Sweet.
Supporting other women. It was such a good time.
I know.
And Jesse, you've been busy. NASCAR?
Yeah.
I mean, exciting weekend. You were kind of like what is that official title? When
Well,
you're
it's saying driver start your engines.
Yeah.
The most famous words in motorsports.
Do they have a title for that?
The most famous words in motorsports.
You were the Grand Marshal of the NASCAR series in
Grand
Atlanta.
Marshal.
The Grand
Thank
Marshal,
you. Yes,
thank
the Grand
you.
Marshal.
How was that? Because that's one of the most
super fun.
loyal
Yeah,
fan
it was the
base.
second time I'd done it, and it's very exciting. You don't know what goes in. There's a lot of pre-production before that race starts.
Yeah.
A lot of different things going on, but it's super exciting.
Well, here you go. You've got 2 amazing co-stars in this. Dennis, good to see you. I love when I see you because you always have those great guitars behind you. Your guitars are like my high heels. How many do you have?
Hey, I wonder who has more, actually.
It's so good to see you. This film, I know you're a pilot, right? But to put yourself in this situation, I think you, as I recall, you were trained for the right stuff. That's when you got, was that when you got your pilot's license? For the right stuff?
Yes.
And now here you are capturing what happened to this family. It was hard for me to watch because I kept putting myself in this situation, and every form of me did not rise to the occasion.
Well, yeah, I've always wanted to do a movie where someone says, "Can anybody fly the airplane?" And here it is. There hasn't been one in a while, and here it is, a true story of Doug White and his family who went through, gosh, I imagine myself and my own family in the back of this thing. This was an incredible, heroic story.
It really is. I mean, Heather, I read an interview you did with People magazine, and you talked about how it resonated with you. You said, sometimes when really scary things happen in my life, you just have to have faith. And even though it doesn't seem logically possible that things will work out, and sometimes they still do. So you saw aspects of faith in your own life as a part of recognizing we don't have control always, but we have to believe that we can get through it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have control over a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just believing in something bigger than yourself, believing in a higher power, believing in God, it just really gets you through those hard moments, I think.
Yeah, and Dennis, I love your connection to this because you've talked about faith, and then there's a line in the movie where Doug turns to his family and he basically says what I think all of us would say, you all have to start praying hard. I mean, he meant that.
Yeah, I mean, he's going through really kind of a crisis in his own faith in his life. At the time that this happened, they were in Florida, he and his family, because his brother had just died. And Doug had chartered this plane. He wasn't a pilot. He had one discovery flight, which is nothing.
Wow.
A little bitty, like, mosquito plane. And this definitely tested it.
And Jesse, for your character, Carrie Sorensen, I mean, to know that this guy is on the ground and you have someone's life in your hands.
Yeah.
And you've got to be the ultimate wingman.
Absolutely. And Carrie had, some baggage as well, coming into this situation. Both his father and his stepfather died in plane crashes. So he was reluctant to step into this situation because he felt like the odds were very much against the White family. But miraculously, he was able to help Doug White land this plane and save himself and his family. And it's just, it's an unbelievable story.
And I love this character for you because obviously we've all fallen in love with you with characters that have been heartthrobs, many of them shirtless. But you said with this character, you kind of disappear behind the glasses, and this gives you a different type of role at this chapter in your life.
Absolutely. This was a great opportunity for me. I'm so thankful to our producers, Roma Downey, Autumn Bailey Ford. It was just a great script, and I really loved the emotional arc of the character, and obviously to share the screen with these two great actors. Well,
they're two great actors, but I think someone was missing from this interview, Dennis. Where's Peaches?
Oh, Peaches!
Where's Peaches?
There's...
Yeah!
Oh, Heather! Okay, I really didn't know Peaches was in the building. I learned about Peaches from Heather's social media posts.
I'm obsessed with Peaches. I miss Peaches. Hi, Peaches.
Oh, my, okay. Look at Peaches is truly unimpressed right now.
I know. She doesn't care. She's moved on.
Before we go to break, because I know we're going to do this flight lesson with me, Dennis, you got a gospel album coming out?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God!
It comes out in August, and it's called Fallen. It's a gospel record for sinners.
Oh, well, that means all of us. So there you go. That puts us, okay, I don't normally do this and put people on the spot, but you got to come over and perform when the album drops. That would be incredible.
Thanks
Oh, wow.
for the invite.